I definitely look like I'm having a midlife crisis. Holy shit, dude. What is my hair? The way Dylan laughed at me today, it was good. What am I gonna talk about? Like, I have all these thoughts in my head about what I want to talk about, and I talk them to myself in my head, and then all of a sudden I get down to business. I try to actually record what I was thinking, and it's kind of dog shit. So I have been having this plan of like recording something small every day. So originally I was going to try to do some anime edits. The thing about anime edits is they're fun. I like them a lot, but well, I mean, the way I'm saying it, the words I'm saying don't match my tone. I like them, but I don't think I can do them like every single day. I rewatched the one I made. I was really happy like the day I finished it. Even like for like a whole week, I was super happy with it. I look back on it today because like my friend said he watched it, and it's just like, I don't know. It's like, it's good. It's good that I feel like there's a lot to improve on, because I feel like it's not that good. Like, it's really not doing a lot. I really didn't do much with it looking back. Which is really interesting because I couldn't see that at all. Like, so I rewatched it again and I actually kind of like it again. So I think I just have no idea what I'm talking about. Also, TikTok has this feature where people can see when you view your profile. So I was on TikTok and I was suggested to look at a profile that was like this like old friend from New Jersey. I don't know what the fuck I was being so shy about. It was a girl. It was a fucking girl, okay? Just fucking, it was a fucking girl. Okay? Like, oh, I got the notification that she looked at my profile. And I felt kind of cringe. I felt like damn. I don't know why. I felt like almost ashamed of what I'd done. I guess anime edits, are anime edits cringe? I don't know. I think they're really fucking cool, but they're also simultaneously a little bit cringe. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter if they're cringe. Like that doesn't actually really matter to me. It's just a feeling. Yeah. I want to be more coherent when I talk. I think I'm not very coherent. It's like a lot easier to think things in your head because you think a lot quicker than you talk. Also, when you speak in your head, you're not dealing with the physical motions of speaking, which I realize now does sap some of your brain power. But yeah, basically, anime edits, I think just straight up editing like some stuff, it's cool, but it's not like something I want to dedicate everything to. And it does take a while to make a good edit. Like the kind of crap edits I made, they're not crap. I don't want to self-deprecate that much. They weren't crap, but like to like really up my game there, I think I need to use After Effects. I don't need to, but I want to use After Effects. I think that'll like be a good thing, but that's not the kind of thing I can like crank out once a day. I do want something I can crank out once a day. So the other idea is something kind of like this, like a mini vlog. The original idea actually was I would sit in that room, I'd close the doors for 30 minutes, point the camera at my face, I'd use like a little mic, and I would just talk. Then I'd go back here, I'd edit it, and that would be it each day. And I think that'd be cool because I'd kind of build up this like little diary I could look back on, which is another reason I wanted to make a YouTube channel in the first place. Also, something I thought about today was that like, I always have a very rosy view of the past. Like something I do very commonly was like in college, I'd take a class and it would be horrible and I'd hate it the whole time, let's say. And then I'd walk out, or I wouldn't hate it the whole time, but I would definitely not enjoy it that much. It'd be like an all right class. I'd walk out of the class and I'd only remember the good parts. Not only would I only remember the good parts, I would like really exaggerate how good they were. Like, man, like that professor was incredible. Like he had so many insights. And you know, a lot of that is because like, it's kind of similar to like when you go exercise and you're in pain in the moment, but when you leave, it feels great. It's like that for me. I think it's the same kind of thing, but definitely I don't want to just like forget the pain of like what I'm going through. Another thing is like, let me check. When did I make this? I don't know if I want to reveal this on public YouTube, but April 3rd, 2020, April 16, 2020, which is not even that long ago. It's like I'm making these emo fucking Facebook posts private only to me. And I knew that if I didn't make this post to myself, I would completely forget the moment. Maybe not completely, but definitely that specific moment would be obliterated from my memory. Like, it was so bad, but now it's like, now that I'm like to some degree over it, right? You never fully get over this kind of stuff, but some degree better, it's gone from my memory. So yeah, that's one reason I want to make these kind of daily things. or whatever. Maybe not necessarily daily, but like more frequent kind of, maybe low effort. Like, yeah, this is arguably pretty low effort. I'm just fucking talking at a camera, but I just want to put it up. And one thing I've struggled to deal with is why post these public? I can make a video completely for myself. Then what's the point of posting it publicly? It's still something I don't have like a great answer to. One reason that like when I was a kid, I was a self-centered fuck. I still am. A self-centered, attention-seeking little boy, which is a pretty negative way to put it, but definitely I really liked like being in the limelight for things. And at a certain point, I think due to work, I almost 100% due to work, that part of my personality has been kind of erased. And the fact that it wasn't of my own volition is a little bothering to me. I do think you shouldn't be constantly looking back like, oh, I was so much better before. I should go back to where I was before. The way I was before. But at the same time, I do feel like that was part of me. And I don't know. It feels wrong to like all of a sudden be scared about posting things to like YouTube. Part of the reason I wouldn't want to post public is out of fear of like somebody seeing it that I wouldn't want to see, or like it getting dug up by like somebody in the future. And this kind of fear is like, I really, really want to live like not with fear. Fear as a software developer is a very important skill because you need to be scared of your shit breaking or other people breaking your shit or just random bullshit happening. You need to be scared all the time, which is why I actually really, that's a part of the job I really dislike. I actually like making things with code, I think. I used to. Now that it's basically, it's turned from a process where I make something with code to a process where I do the bare minimum to get the thing working and ensure that nothing breaks. Which kind of sounds like I'm a shitty developer. I don't know how to put it in a way that doesn't make me sound like a shitty developer. Because you don't actually do the bare minimum, but you do the requirements and you are very cautious about not over pushing, not overdoing it. Because if you overdo it, then you could easily wind up in a situation where you're supporting all these features that nobody needs, and it's really making it difficult to write new code. The shit is constantly breaking. Just all that kind of stuff. It's like a perfectionist game. Mistakes are a lot worse than doing something extra that happens to be good. Typically speaking, it's not always true. But as a developer, your job is to just implement what the product manager tells you. So yeah, that really takes the fun out of it when I'm just being told like a code monkey what to do. Not literally a code monkey. It's more you have to be the adult in the room, like telling the product manager what they can do, what they shouldn't do, because it's not going to work long term, blah, blah, blah. That stuff is not really fun. I'd rather just go with the product manager. So fuck it, let's do it. Let's go ham, let's go. So anyways, basically, I think work has warped my personality in a way I don't like. So that's one reason I want to post these publicly, because I know past me would have definitely wanted to fucking post them publicly and just not give a fuck. If somebody watched, and on the other hand, there's not really nothing to fear, I think. Even if it's a little cringe, everybody's a little cringe, you know? There's some off chance that like maybe somebody does enjoy it, or maybe somebody does find something meaningful from it. Yeah. On another note, I think I definitely like gained a lot of fat in like the past 2 weeks because I've been eating these freaking Greek yogurt bars, which are healthier than ice cream, but if you eat 2 or 3 of them a day, you're gonna gain weight. Also, like when I make my sandwiches, I probably put some pictures on my phone on the screen right now. I use like a tablespoon of butter to like fucking toast my bread, and it tastes good. It tastes good, but like I think it's like not good for me. Even when I use olive oil instead, I was like intentionally trying to like drench it in the olive oil so it gets like this kind of like spongy texture. I also like stopped running. So I did this thing where I ran 2 miles a day, and the point of that was that I couldn't sit in front of this computer and do things unless I did some kind of physical activity. But before, my usual run would be like 3 miles. The problem with that was that I'd be too tired after doing 3 miles. I'd just sit in front of you. I wouldn't be able to make anything. So I thought to myself, I'll just do 2 miles, which is just enough to like get sweaty, but not enough to tire myself out, and I can do it every single day. And I did that, and it actually worked really well. While also getting this chair I'm sitting in right now did help a lot. I'm realizing now, like the 2 wheelchairs I have, I knew the gamer chair is kind of dog shit, but the other one, is also really dog shit. I didn't realize. I just knew it was a little bit uncomfortable to sit in. So this chair I'm sitting in right now, which I just kind of sit like this, which is, I guess, kind of a gremlin way to sit, but whatever. This is a lot easier for me to focus on, even if I have to like save a bit more. And when I'm playing, if I play Genshin, I can use a controller to sit back, and it's actually really nice. But that's a separate thing. So, yeah, it worked really well for like 7 or 8 days. But towards the end, I realized that I didn't even need to run, because at that point, like my metabolism got up to a point where, and with the chair, it might have even been the chair more so, like I could sit in front of the computer and do things again without needing to exercise. So I kind of just stopped running. I am looking at apartments right now. I was looking around West, East Falls Church, a little bit near me, but a little bit near the Reston area and Ashburn area as well, but not really, because there's not as many apartments there, and it's a little far from civilization. And in Arlington, of course, like it costs a fair bit, right? Like let's say it's $2K rent for a month, $24K a year. It's a fair bit, but I'm definitely making enough to do that, and I'm not getting any younger. I am 26. I'm halfway through my 20s, over halfway through. Dylan said he wants to write an email, but he's been repeatedly saying it, but he's just not getting to it. I don't know why. That's just a Dylan thing. Dylan just... As much as I procrastinate, I guess I don't procrastinate that much, like relative to Dylan. It's just... He'll never watch this, so I don't need... I can say whatever I want about him here. Not that I wouldn't say anything I haven't already told him, but as for work is busy. I feel like I hate everybody and nobody really likes me except one person, 1 or 2 people, which is, I guess that's life. I have to go in twice a week. That's a pain in the ass. I look ridiculous right now. So yeah, I'll probably cut my hair today.